don't go asking for questions we don't know the answer to. That's a big one for me. So if I know what the move-in survey is going to ask, the survey is going to ask the same questions. Did you have any issues accessing your property? Right? Like, think about what PadSplit's trying to solve for here is the door codes were incorrect. The move-in instructions were bad. The room wasn't ready, like worst case scenario type of nonsense. Right. So, they'll have, did you have any issues? And look at the answers. Door lock broken, lock code not working, no key, no lock code, unclear instructions. Okay. So how do we address that within our product? Well, the way we address that within our product is from the house menu, which is here. This house manual is where everything resides in terms of your external sent communications, meaning when they move in, you get, hold on, I just showed this to a host earlier. I just want to pull it up because you'll see it. Hell, where did I put it? Oops, sorry, different email box. Here we go. Okay. This is what it looks like when you move in. All the information that you provide on that house manual type of thing, so the move-in information, the lock codes, this is the email that gets shipped to the member.
Yeah.
This is the home you're going into. This is the room you're going into. Here are the move-in instructions that they just copy and paste and export out from your listing. This is your access details. These are your lock codes, front door, side door, lock door. And that's essentially what they get sent. So from your property, if you're not tight on the move-in instructions and it's just the generic, and let's say like for this house here, I've got two doors. One, you got to climb upstairs to the second floor, and the one is you got to go all the way down the end of the driveway. I had to go back in here after I read that. I was like, Jesus, it's not really clear on which door they should be going into. The codes are the same, which makes it a little bit better. But if you're not super mobile, I don't really want to force you to move upstairs, all the stairs to get there. That's why we put the door at the end of the driveway, so it's at lower level.
Right.
So take a look at this, and you can edit the instructions here to be like, hey, is this defaulting for the dumbest dumb person? I hate to say that like that, Dean, but like, we shouldn't get penalized because somebody A, doesn't read, and B, they're like, I didn't get the information correctly. Because that's where you're going to get banged out on this stupid survey that says I had issues moving in. Okay. So second question, was the host responsive? Right? It's okay that they didn't ask any questions, and it's okay that did this. B and C are what ding you.
Sure.
Okay. So we want to make sure that we're being responsive. So this is an internal systems question to your team. This is asinine as hell, but like, are the utilities working? I have seen people getting dinged on no, and they'll say something to the extent of, I just talked to a guy in New Orleans. He's like, yeah, when they moved in the room, she has a thermostat in the mini split. She had to turn it on, and she didn't turn it on. So she said, no, utility's not working. So he had to go argue against the survey, right? Like, that's something stupid.